Hello, my name is Kevin Card, and I'll be going over a cyber threat intelligence plan and proposal for the University of San Diego's Cybersecurity Operations and Leadership Program. All right, the agenda will be the executive summary, the cyber threat intelligence, vendor assessment criteria and selection, adversarial threat assessment, threats to industrial control systems, methods of delivery, and risk reduction plan for industrial control systems. Industrial control systems are vulnerable to attack from malicious internal and external actors, such as disgruntled employees or vendors, competitors, criminals, hacktivists, or a nation-state sponsored hacker. What their motivations can include revenge, espionage, corporate and state sponsored, financial gain. Or maybe the hacker just thinks it's a challenge, to get in there and break your system. But the destruction or the damage that these hackers can cause, can be quite extensive. You have to replace the generators in your power plant. Not to mention, the corporate side with the loss of intellectual or proprietary property, the compromising of your users' personal data. So we must have the ability to gather relevant and timely intelligence that we can analyze and then use to make sound business and security decisions. All right, so cyber threat intelligence. This will involve the processes that are going to enable our organization to gather relevant and timely intelligence, using the intelligence cycle, where we plan our intelligence needs and requirements, where we collect or gather our intelligence, from various public and private sources, where we analyze and produce, our intelligence, and disseminate it to our senior leaders so they can make these decisions. The cyber threat intelligence is going to focus on identifying and examining our adversaries' methods, their motives, tools, and capabilities. If we do this, it can help us be proactive and help prevent a breach or mitigate, the damage from a breach. When we're going to get two types of intelligence, threat intelligence. I want to be strategic threat intelligence, which will be long-term, and tactical threat intelligence will be actionable, something that we want to use right now. All right, vendor assessment criteria and selection. We narrowed it down to three final vendors, which were FireEye, Logarithm, and RSA, and we compared them based on criteria such as product pricing, services, their solutions, customer support. Their threat intelligence reports and alerts. Are these reports real time? Are they industry specific? The number of their data available data feeds, the available data sources, and the formatting of their data. Has their intelligence been vetted? Has it been validated or verified? So after comparing the three, we decided to go with FireEye because of their product capability, their technical capabilities, their warranties, and their technical specifications. All right, we conducted a adversarial threat assessment of Schneider Electric. Schneider Electric is a company which specializes in automation management, electrical management and distribution, and they also produce devices utilized for the management of energy, such as the PowerLogic Ion 8650 meters, which we use in our SCADA solutions, or SCADA networks. All right, Schneider can be considered a direct competitor because of the service that they provide. We also provide to many of our government customers. And currently Snyder has purchased the patents for switches patented cooling and hot aisle containment technologies, which could be an indicator that they're intending on introducing this technology into the market in the near future. All right, an increase in networked industrial control systems and the utilization of radio and wireless devices, as well as the cloud, and now with the emergence of the Internet of Things, have all combined to make industrial control systems more vulnerable to threats. Now, and some of these threats can include zero-day ransomware, nation-state crypto compromise, where they use advanced cryptologic techniques to crack your database, vendor backdoor, or compromising the vendor's website or the organization's remote sites. Lockheed Martin's cyber kill chain is a component of an intelligence-driven model for network defense and the prevention and identification of activities associated with cyber intrusions. What this means is this cyber kill chain can be used to review the steps or stages that an attacker took to breach an organization. For instance, you can tell you reconnaissance. They have to follow the reconnaissance and go to weaponization, delivery, exploitation, and installation, command and control, and action on objectives. And they have to follow these steps in order, one after another, and they have to pass each one to be effective. If they're stopped in one single stage, then the chances are very good that the attack will be stopped. Now, another function of the cyber kill chain is that you can use it after an attack to perform a post-mortem and basically give you a breakdown of what happened and how you can avoid that in the future. As mentioned in the previous slide, the cyber kill chain can be used to perform a post-mortem review. A post-mortem review reveals what occurred during a security event, and when properly utilized, will detail what happened during the individual stages of the kill chain. And it may be able to provide, well, it will be able to provide such information, like your attackers launched a spear phishing campaign. May be able to tell you the type of malware they use, the methods they use, the tools, how much time they actually spent in your systems. It may also really get a clue to the identity of the attackers as well. As before, another case study, this one of Yahoo. And in this case, the cyber kill chain can also help you perform a post-mortem and tell you such things, as what did the attackers use? Where did it begin? In this case, the attack began with a spear phishing attack. And the other user clicked on a malicious link, which allowed malware to be deployed within the system. And it could tell you what the hackers were after. In this case, they were after user data. So the cyber kill chain is very useful, in both preventing attacks, but also dissecting attacks and documenting the results. All right, a risk reduction plan for an industrial control system will include incident response, supply chain management, audit and assessments, training and awareness, security programs, user awareness, physical access control, intrusion protection, intrusion detection, the backing up of our critical files and systems, and the creation of backup sites, hot sites, cold sites, warm sites, upgrading our physical security controls. This includes guards, CCTV, man traps, entrances to sensitive areas. Because we shouldn't just think about the logical or digital security. We need to think about our physical security as well. Hacktivists can climb the back fence, come into the company, and damage some of our sensitive power plant equipment. So we definitely have to factor physical controls in there as well. Um, Outsourcing our cyber threat intelligence to FireEye. Creation of or regular review of our system baselines. And all these things will be included in a risk reduction plan for an industrial control system. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.